A curious question. What is the event that happened in your life or with someone you know that is still a mystery to you and sometimes even scary? There are two unusual incidents that happened in my life, so I want to ask if something happened to some of you as well. When I was 14 years old, I had some friends in my society. There was also a female friend of mine who lived in the apartment below mine. We were in the same grades and occasionally I used to teach her, as I was better at studies than she was. She had a big brother and lived with his mom and dad. Her dad's legs were paralyzed in an accident before they shifted into the society I live in, so her family's finances were managed by her dad's pension only. But after 1 year of their settlement in our society, things started to become weird. Her dad's health started to decline unusually, and this kept on for a few months. One day at 1 a.m., I woke up feeling suffocated. The AC was on and working fully, but I was sweating, I don't know why. Then I went to the balcony to get some fresh air, and that was when I saw a black figure standing in front of her house and just staring. It was dark, so I couldn't see its face, but it was surely kind of tall and was just staring at her house for no reason. I got scared and went back to my room. I couldn't sleep that night. Next morning, I woke up to the news that her father passed away. It was really shocking, and then she and her family moved to a different location. I don't know where, but I lost contact with her forever. This incident took place when I was 17. My relative aunt got pregnant, so my uncle, my mother's real brother, asked my mother to take care of his wife while he was going out for 1 week because of his work. He lives in a different state, so my mother left a day before with my little brother. I didn't go with them due to my exams. My mother asked my grandma to make me food and take care of me for this week, which my grandmother gladly accepted. She lives near our house, so it's not much of a problem. 4 days went by smoothly. My grandmother would call me to come over to her house to eat food. We'd chat a little bit, and after I'm done, I would leave. But on the night of the 5th day, something unexpected happened. My father told me that he would not be able to come home for the night as he has some work to finish and would come home tomorrow morning. He also told me to call him if I needed something. To be honest, I was happy to be alone as I am quite introverted. I got excited to spend the night as I wished, watching TV and playing mobile games at night after I was done studying for the day, and I did exactly what I planned. I watched my favorite shows and played games until my phone was dead. It was around 2:30 a.m. when I decided to go to sleep. I turned off the TV and went to bed. After a few minutes, I heard someone knocking firmly and slowly at the main door. I went and asked, "Who's there?" And to my surprise, I heard my dad's little sister's voice saying, "Please open the door." I got happy as I was close to her since my birth, and we have a strong bond. As I was about to open the door, something didn't feel right to me. I asked myself, we have a doorbell and my aunt also knows it, but why is she knocking and why so slowly? She didn't even give a call or inform us prior that she was coming to our house. She lives quite far from our house as she is married and was a mother of a boy. I told her that I wouldn't open the door. Then she started saying that her son is crying and please let them come in. And to be honest, I didn't believe her as her voice may be the same, but I didn't feel the same as I feel every time I hear her voice, so I can tell something was off. I didn't open the door and thought of calling my dad, but the mobile was switched off, and it takes time to switch on as it was an old model. I was scared, so I turned on the TV and did what anyone else would do. I played some prayers, and after some time, the knocking of the door stopped. I was so scared and couldn't sleep at all. When my dad came home in the morning around 7 a.m., I hugged him crying. He then asked me what happened, and I told him everything. He brushed it off, saying I must have had a nightmare by watching some horror movie, but I was sure that the incident happened. He then called his little sister to ask if she came by, and she said, "No, why would I go to your house at such time and without telling you all prior?" Hearing this, a chill went down my spine, and from then on, I never lived in that house alone, especially at night.